It's Word Time with Princess.
The biggest prophecy that will determine your future are your friends. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are.
Every Sunday by 5 p.m. Follow us on this social media platforms: Facebook, Princess Chidiera Job; YouTube, Word Time with Princess. We inspire you to a great height.
Hello everybody, good evening and happy new month. Welcome to the month of April. So last week we looked at the tools for the job, and I let us know that your rod is your extraordinary strategist. Your rod is your uniqueness. Your rod is what sets you apart. Okay, today we're going to be looking at what a rod is. Okay, what is a rod? Exodus 7 verse 9. When Pharaoh speaks to you, saying, "Show a miracle for yourselves," then you shall say to Aaron, "Take your rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it will become a serpent." Now we said that the rod is your extraordinary strategist. It means your rod is what helps you to do extraordinary things like ordinary things. Okay, your rod is your gift. Your rod is your gift. It is that inner strength that makes you do things in a unique and different way. Your rod is what makes you do things differently. Your rod is what makes you do things differently and beautifully. Okay, uniquely as well. So when people are giving up, losing hope, when people are staggering, all right, your rod is what gives you the strength to keep pushing. Your rod is what sets you apart. Every player in a football field are doing the same thing but in a different way. Every player in the football field, they are doing the same thing but in a different way. You have different persons in the football field. You have the goalkeepers, you have the timer, you have the referee. Your gift is what is given to you to serve humanity. Alright? Your gift is what is given to you to serve humanity. Moses' rod was a gift given to him to serve the whole nation of Israel, and without that gift he couldn't serve effectively. This means you can't serve your generation effectively ignoring that gift. So you cannot serve your generation effectively ignoring your gift. Your gift is what is given to you to serve humanity, to serve the people. It's not for your own consumption. It's not for you alone. Do you understand me? So it is what is given to you to serve the people, to serve your generation, and to even serve God in the kingdom. So you cannot work effectively, you can't serve effectively ignoring your gift. Your rod is your purpose. Your rod is your purpose. Your rod is the reason why you're here. I don't know if you guys remember when we talked about purpose. That should be last 2 years, when we said that purpose is God's afterthought. Purpose is God's original intentions for you. Purpose is your reason for existence. We also spoke about purpose last year. So there's a difference between your purpose and your career. Your purpose is divinity conscious, while your career is self-conscious. Do you understand? Okay. Your purpose is God's original intentions for your life. Now listen, no man is created to rule over anybody, but to rule over a domain, and you do that with your purpose. Nobody is created to rule over anybody, but to rule over a domain. But you will do that effectively with your purpose, knowing what you're doing. See, a purposeless life is a life without any destination, without any track. You don't know what you're doing. But when there is purpose, you know what you're headed to. You know what you're doing. You know there is a certain destination, or a definite, defined destination. Okay? When you discover your purpose and serve the people with it, and they buy into that purpose, then run and make you their leader. They run and make you their leader. When you discover your purpose and you serve the people with it, they buy into that purpose of yours. Now they in turn make you their leader. Discover, develop, and deploy. So when you discover your purpose, alright, you serve the people with it. Ordinarily, when the Bible says, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that those that see it, will run with it. Okay, so ordinarily when you discover your purpose, you rule the people with it, and when they buy into your vision, even without long talks, giving of money, they ordinarily buy into the vision. They will work with you, they will run it with you, and they would in turn make you their leader. One thing about leadership is people don't just make you their leader. You earn it. You earn the trust. And when they see capacity, when they see competence, when they see credibility, they ordinarily make you their leader, without having to buy your way, without having to bribe them, without having to even give long long speeches and all of that. Do you understand? So when you discover your purpose and you serve the people with it, they buy into it. They buy into it, they work with you, and they would ordinarily make you their leader. People don't follow who they don't trust. People don't follow who they don't have confidence in. They cannot make you their leader or their ruler until you discover your purpose and is helping their lives. People will not make you their leader until you discover your purpose, all right, and it is helping their lives, it is impacting their lives. See, don't live an impactless life. In everything you do in this life, make sure you're making impact. Make sure you've discovered who you are. Self-discovery helps you to live a purposeful life, to live on track. Do you understand? So in everything you do, make sure you're making impact. Make sure that that you've discovered who you are. See, discovery of purpose is discovering who you are and who God wants you to be and who God has made you. Alright. You cannot claim to be living without serving your generation with your purpose. In God's sight, you are existing. I don't know if you guys remember, but when we talked about purpose, I let us know that when purpose is discovered, you start living. So until you discover purpose, you are not living, you are existing. I just hope you guys would go to our YouTube channel, just scroll back, you will understand purpose better. Alright, so when you discover your purpose, you are living. A man living a life, just living anyhow, aimlessly, is just existing. He's not living, and he will last. Moses' purpose was to deliver God's people from the hands of Pharaoh. Moses' purpose was to deliver God's people from the hands of Pharaoh. Your rod is your comparative advantage. Not discovering and discharging your rod to your generation will make you live below your potential. Now, earlier this year, I told us to release our potentials. Can you remember? I told us to stop going after laying of hands. There is something in you that you need to start releasing on. Start bringing it out. They've laid enough hands on you since last year. Do you get me? So Moses had a direction. He had a vision. He knew that the assignment was to deliver the people from the hands of Pharaoh. So with that, see, one thing when you discover your purpose and your vision, it helps you even when it's looking difficult. When you look at the bigger picture, when you remember what God has promised you, and when you know yourself and you know all these things, it helps you to keep going, even when all odds are against you, even when you are tired, because yes, we do get tired. That is the simple truth. But when you have a direction, when you have something that is pushing you, then you don't give up. So Moses had a direction. Moses had a purpose. See, I told us again that you can be doing everything and yet you're doing nothing. It is more profitable to discover that one thing that God has put in the inside of you, that reason why you are here. Because it is possible that you've done literally everything and then God is still telling you, my son, my daughter, you've done nothing. And mind you, he will not he will not say my son, you will not hear one echoing, voice and all of that. That is why it's okay. It is, beautiful to have a spiritual head, okay, and also to be very discerning. All right, so you can be doing everything and yet you're doing nothing. I've told us that before. So it is more profitable to, discover yourself. How do you discover yourself? By going back to your biographer. Go to your biographer. He's the one that created you. He has a reason for creating you. So Moses had a direction, okay? Now, not discovering and discharging your rod is, to your generation, will make you live below your potentials. It will make you live below your potentials. It will make you live below your standards and all of that, okay? It will make you, you'll be like everything goes. You'll be an everything goes person. Do you get me? All right. Now, to compete with your generation and to command respect is to discover, develop, and deploy your rod that they can't say you didn't come. To compete and to command respect from your generation, okay, and to command respect and live a purposeful life is to discover. You remember our 3Ds now: discover, develop, deploy. Discover, develop, deploy, or deliver. Now, discovery of purpose will make you. They will not say you did not come. They will not claim ignorance of your existence or your living. They will not say this person did not come. Even when you're gone, even when you're not there, at the mention of your name, God, it strikes something in them. Even when you've left that particular position, but because you had a definite direction, you had purpose, you had a vision. Even when you leave that position, even at the mention of your name or them seeing you, hey, they'll be like, this person was here and this person made impact. So discovering and deploying your rod, which is your purpose, okay, would make them, they will not say you did not come, because you came. All right. You impose on your generation positively when you've discovered your comparative advantage. That is your purpose, your vision. You impose yourself or your generation positively when you have discovered your comparative advantage, okay? You impose on your generation. You impose yourself on your generation positively when you've discovered your comparative advantage. That is your purpose and your vision. You don't just go around imposing yourself on people when you've not discovered your comparative advantage, when you've not discovered your purpose, when you don't even know why you're living. When you are just about saying, I leave me to live my life the way I want it. No, you're not actually living, you're just existing, you're just there. So you impose yourself positively on the people when you discover your comparative advantage. That is your vision, your purpose, God's reason for bringing you, to this world. Because there is no biological accident. You're not an accident, you're not a mistake, you are not a born by mistake. You have a reason for being here. Yes, let me say this. For you to understand, or if you want to understand more about purpose, discovery, and all of that, it's available on our YouTube channel. I think that was our last 2 years topic. Yes, just scroll through our YouTube channel. Wordtimewithprincess. You have purpose before career, you have purpose before purpose, partnership and relationship. We have a whole lot for you, okay? God bless you for joining me. Thank you and happy new month. See you same time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I love you guys. Bye.
It's Word Time with Princess.
The biggest prophecy that will determine your future are your friends. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are.
Every Sunday by 5 p.m. Follow us on this social media platforms: Facebook, Princess Chidera Job; YouTube, Word Time with Princess, we inspire you to a great height.